Polyu also signed a letter of intent with Guangzhou Aircraft Maintenance Engineering Company Ltd GAMECO, a leading MRO service provider in the mainland and the region, which marks a milestone of MRO industry in the mainland joining ASRC. Research services well received and supported by the industry. The opening ceremony of the ASRC new research facilities in Block X was hosted by Chairman of Council, Polyu, Mr. Chan Setching, and Polyu President Prof. Timothy W. Tong, and officiated by Mr. Carlson Tong, Chairman of the University Grants Committee Professor Benjamin Hua, Chairman of Research Grants Council Mr. Dennis Floyd, Vice President for Strategy, Boeing Global Services, the Boeing Company Mr. Angus Barclay, Director and General Manager, Hong Kong Aero Engine Services Limited HAESL Mr. Augustus Tang, Chief Executive Office, Hong Kong Aircraft Engineering Company Limited HECO, and Mr. Clemens Siegler, Director of Business Development Component, Guangzhou Aircraft Maintenance Engineering Company Limited GAMECO. Our valued and trusted partners have been key to our success, said Mr. Dennis Floyd, Vice President for Strategy, Boeing Global Services. While Boeing has had the privilege of partnering with China for more than 40 years, the history of cooperation between Boeing and China's aviation industry traces back a century ago. The Aviation Services Research Center of the Hong Kong Polytechnic University will continue to lead the way in aerospace innovation, Mr. Floyd said. The young minds working in this facility will be at the forefront of aerospace transformation for the second century. Chairman of Council, Polyu, Mr. Chen Setching, said, backed by advanced facilities and top-notch expertise at our industrial center, the ASRC researchers have turned innovations into practical use. They have delivered new automation technologies of aviation maintenance procedures, which lead to better service quality, streamlined workflow, reduced costs, raised safety standards, and hence overall competitiveness for the industry. I believe that with more partnerships and collaborations, we will better serve the needs of the ever-increasing demand of the aviation industry. He added, the cutting-edge research and engineering facilities specially dedicated to the ASRC in this redeveloped building will further support the delivery of the new technologies. We can surely expect a win-win-win scenario, which Polyu, our partners in the Hong Kong aviation industry as a whole will all benefit. Serving the industry with notable achievements since its establishment in 2012, the ASRC has successfully developed modernized solutions to improve MRO performance in areas such as cost, schedule, quality, and safety. These technological solutions have been implemented in industry and are now being used by MRO service providers to help improve maintenance activity and overall competitiveness. Whether it is reducing the turnaround time for engine ring seal repair from 3 days to 1, or assessing the adaptive machining for reprofiling of engine blades, the ASRC continues to advance the capabilities and capacities of technical workmanship through automation, modernization, and innovation. ASRC recently completed the Surface Defect Detection and Removal (SDDR) project that developed a robotic technology to scan and analyze the multiple light damages on critical rotating parts of the aircraft, such as compressors or turbine discs. The automation technology involving artificial intelligence (AI) will significantly reduce work hours from 4 hours to 1.5 hours, produce more standardized repairs, and reduce the chances of missing any defects. Future research with newly added equipment, more than 5 sets of new equipment, amounting to a cost greater than $35 million, will be ready for use over the coming years. Research focus will be on the use of 3D scanning and AI to determine replacement or repair of damaged parts, 2 AI for surface repair and reduce unevenness or damage associated with manual repairs, and 3 use of imaging and knowledge about composite to help produce replacement composite parts as a less known material compared with metal. The opening of the sizable and well-equipped ASRC in Block X and Boeing's commitment for another 5 years mark another milestone in the development of ASRC as a paragon of academia-industry collaboration, bringing MRO technology development to a higher level of excellence. Press contact Ms. Winnie Lam, Division Head Public Affairs, Communications, and Public Affairs Office, 85,227,666,377. 85,297,390,807 winnie.pi.polyu.edu.hk Ms. Michelle Lee Senior Manager Communications and Public Affairs Office 85,234,002,128 85,263,931,317 Michelle.sp.lee@polyu.edu.hk Source: The Hong Kong Polytechnic University Polyu.